So yeah, couple open-ended questions. I want you to use your knowledge of the cell and its organelles to tell me what would happen if the nucleus stopped working. Oh, what would happen if the nucleus stopped working? Okay, think about what the nucleus does. How would that affect your cell functions? Okay. Saul, take all the headphones out, please. Then number two, if you were feeling tired, you guys ever feel tired? No, you don't. You guys full of energy, right? Valerie, you never get tired? Oh, okay. All right. You get tired sometimes, Matthew? Yeah, me too. And if you knew there was some problem with the cell organelle, what organelle would that be? Okay. Make sure you write down the learning target today. Our what today is cells. Okay, just about these magical, amazing, small structures that life is built on. And why are we going to learn about cells? Well, we got to learn about the fundamental unit of life, right? You got to learn about cells if you want to learn about life. That's my attitude. Okay? And how are we going to do that? We're going to do that by taking a quiz. We're also going to be preparing for that quiz by doing a Kahoot to help to kind of jumpstart some of your memories about everything. Okay? So don't forget to write the what, why, and how down, the learning target, and our agenda. And yeah, write down as much as you can. I'll be back to ask random people questions shortly. What would happen? Seriously, Gio, what would go down? ¿Qué pasaría? ¿Qué pasaría? Oh, if you have your, show me your, page 466 could help you with number one. So, what would go down? What would happen, Matthew, if the cell, if the nucleus stopped working? What might be a potential effect of that? Yes, it stopped working. Now, why would it stop working? Because the nucleus doesn't work. Okay, it's a control. So, let's just say the cell would lose control. Because we know we talk about the DNA being the control center, right? So, if you can't control the activities, things could get bad for you, right? Like in your body, what part of your body kind of controls things? The brain, right? So like the brain of the cell, you can't control things, not good. Your body can kind of survive with minimal control, but not very well. Okay, so your cell might work for a little bit, but not very well for very long. Now, can we get more specific? Like what's some more, like, can anybody give me a more definite function of the nucleus? Let me use my my random student generating popsicle sticks and find a student to maybe add something to that. Geo. So any more you could add to that? Like what else? The cell controls things, but what process is it most in control of? Do you see on? Yeah. Well, what does it mention on 466 where it talks about the nucleus? Kind of in the middle of that paragraph. What does it talk about?
The nucleus is a small region in the nucleus that contains ribosomes, precursors, and RNA, both of which are used during protein synthesis. This membrane that surrounds the nucleus has pores that allow only certain molecules to pass between the nucleus and the cytoplasm. These specialized pores exist because molecules that will damage DNA need to be kept out of our nucleus, but the molecules that are involved in making proteins to the DNA code need access to the DNA.
All right, so Gio, what's that main process there that it described, the DNA? You talked about you wouldn't have ribosomes, you wouldn't have RNA, so you wouldn't be able to make what? what do ribosomes and RNA create for us? Proteins. Yeah, nice work. So you have no protein synthesis. I'll make it more simple. No protein production. I'll put synthesis in parentheses there. So you don't have any protein production. You're going to have a problem because the cell is made out of protein. Your body right now, protein. What's the other molecule your body is made out of mostly? You know, you got a lot of water, right? But then your cells, your skin, everything you see here is protein. Your hair is protein. What other molecule? Protein and fat. Okay, that's basically what we are. Grease, protein, and water. That's what our body is. Okay? All right. Okay, very good. Okay, so if you're tired and you think, oh, one of my organelles must not be working correctly, which organelle would be the most likely culprit suspect for not working properly? Anthony, what organelle would you be suspicious about? And you would interrogate. You would bring him down and you're like, you got to explain something to me. What's going on? Well, Anthony, what part of the cell is known as the powerhouse of the cell? Makes energy for the cell. All about power. So you don't know, you don't remember anything. You don't. Make sure to bring your book with you, okay, so you can look and do those assignments in your book. It might help. Okay. Let me get another random student from my selection. Brianna, what do you think? What part of the cell, which organelle is known worldwide for energy? Your brain. Okay, well, that's our part of our body, right? That's good. That's an organ. But what about we look at a cell? Think about all the cell parts that we learned about and we did for the holiday tree. Hopefully we learned about these parts. You want some help? All right, Frank, thanks for volunteering. What would you say? Mitochondria. Yeah, I would definitely question the mitochondria. I would give it some serious grilling. Find out, hey, we don't have enough energy. Who makes energy? Mitochondria. Maybe it's something to do with the mitochondria. We don't know for sure yet because we're still investigating, right, Anthony? But we're just going to be starting with the mitochondria because that's kind of their job. Okay, mitochondria is where we want to start. Mitochondria because they're the powerhouse of the cell. Okay, that's what we're going to be looking at first. Okay, so today what we're going to do is we're going to do a Kahoot to prepare ourselves for the quiz we're going to take at the end of class. So I need you to get out your phones, whatever you use to do the Kahoot. We're going to review parts of the cell, what the parts do, then we're going to take a quiz. Okay? All right.